might make some people upset, but I don't give a fuck. Um,
Uh-oh.
Malcolm X was a racist before he went to Mecca and he saw white Muslims. Once he came back from Mecca and he saw that there were white Muslims, he wasn't racist anymore. And that's part of the reason why Louis Farrakhan and the Nation of Islam had him killed, because they make money off racism. Plus, they're
Really?
Zionist stooge. Oh, yeah, 100%. Malcolm X had bodyguards that weren't there the day he was killed because the police pulled him over and stopped him. So the police and the FBI made a deal with the Nation of Islam that we'll take care of the bodyguards. You just make sure you kill them. So that's one of the times that the police and the Nation of Islam actually work together. So it basically shows you it's a Zionist front. I could tell you a few things about the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and all this stuff because I've studied Islam. I know there's different sects. I would tell you this: if you're thinking about converting to Islam, understand this, that some people need to be afraid of something to do the right thing. Some people need to fear something to do the right thing. I don't need a 25-year, 100-year-old book to tell me not to steal and not to rape and not to cheat on my wife. Some people need that so they fear something so they don't fucking fuck up. If you're one of those people who you believe you need to fear something in order to do the right thing, then, you know, Islam's perfect. If you're one of those people who know the difference between right and wrong, and you don't need a cope and you don't need a crutch, like, oh, I'll be punished if I don't, then you can rise above Islam. So here's the thing. I think if society turned Islam right now, it would definitely be a plus because we live in such a degenerate society. But what you have to understand is, say this was the 1950s and that degeneracy wasn't going around and that porn wasn't going around and women weren't whores, they were mothers, then Islam actually holds it back. Because once you have a society that's above degeneracy, Islam's like a glass ceiling. You can't get past it because it's always going to hold you down. But in a degenerate society that we live in now, oh yeah, Islam's definitely an improvement. Number 2, Islam at 2.1 billion. Now, Islam is steadily growing. It's going to surpass Christianity because white women don't have white babies anymore, and the Muslims just have like 4 or 5 per woman. So eventually it's going to replace it, and Islam's going to be the number 1 religion in the world. But we're in the age of Aquarius, all right? And Aquarius ain't religious like Pisces. Religion has been on a steady decline until this year. One of the reasons Islam is very popular with the youth right now is because of Andrew Tate. And quite frankly, I mean, to be quite frank, the Muslim elite are a lot better at promoting Islam than the Christian elite. It's really not, because sex is almost as bad as drugs. Some people have an addiction to pornography. I mean, why do you think the fucking Zionists make porn free? Because it fucks everything up.
They want your soul, yeah.
They want. Listen, I personally understand what the Zionists are doing. They're making porn free. There's nothing else that's free except for fucking porn.